What if SMART goals are a Psy-Op? Hey gods, what's up? Let's talk about SMART goals. Now, before we start, I don't want it to come across like I'm super negative or pessimistic, although it probably will. Put it this way, SMART goals are supposed to be the secret sauce to success. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. But what if I told you that they're really a Psy-Op created in order to keep you boxed in and allow for micromanagement? Would you say that I'm negative? Well, fuck you. Nah, anytime I ever heard someone bring that up, I always felt low-key triggered. Just kind of like, oh, yep, okay. Almost like the way that it was sold to me was in a condescending way, and I just took that and kept it on board with me for a long time. I suppose the same thing can be said for training and things like that. It's like if you got fitness goals, personal trainers, and I understand why they would like you to have SMART goals. It makes sense. But
I want to talk about something.
when it comes to SMART goals,
All right.
I'd like to say something.
number one, S for specific, or S for setting you up for failure. What do I mean by that? They want you to set a goal, but you've got to be specific. It sounds like good advice until you realize that being super specific reduces your margin for success and massively increases your margin for failure. Imagine trying to balance on the tip of an arrow,
Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips.
or on a flat fucking target, right? Just think of it like that. Number two, M, measurable, or as I like to call it, micromanagement. Now this one is a micromanager's wet dream. When you can measure your progress, guess what? So can your boss. He can pull out his little ruler, come up to you. Oh, I see. You are nowhere near as far ahead as I thought you'd be. You know, anyone who's looking over your shoulder, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's probably micromanagement. Number three, A is for achievable. Achievable according to who? Whose fucking standards? More often than not, achievable is defined by your boss or your manager or some middle manager who, let's be honest, probably can't begin to imagine your full potential.
I didn't know we could transform like that!
To me, achievable is just code for stay within your limits, stay in your lane.
Final form my ass!
Which, let's be real, that's the fucking last thing that we want to be doing, especially if we're seeking to trespass into the domain of the gods. If you're a dreamer or someone who can manifest greatness, achievable is just another word for stay small. No thank you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Number four, R, relevant. According to who? Again, someone else, most likely. Relevance is a whole other beast. Who's deciding what is relevant? Why the fuck is my seat gone down? Who's deciding what is relevant? Again, it's usually someone in a higher position who thinks that they have the big picture planned, right? They got the big picture vision in their mind. But how many times have you been told to see the bigger picture by someone who doesn't even know what the big picture even looks like? It's a slap in the face to anyone who trusts the process or prefers to let the universe guide them. Relevance can be subjective, but they act like it's gospel, like it's
Written on the stone.
Number five, T, time-bound. Deadlines pulled out of thin air or pulled out of your manager's butt. That's not to say that deadlines are never helpful. It is probably good to have a deadline sometimes. But what I'm really trying to get at here is usually when someone gives you one of these deadlines, it is a date pulled out of thin air in order to satisfy somebody above your boss or above that person's boss. When it comes down to projects and stuff, you needed to have a SMART goal, because if you didn't have a SMART goal, then good luck getting any fucking support from somebody up the chain. Now, I'm not going to name where I used to work, but that's what it was like a lot. SMART goals this and SMART goals that. Fuck up. But that's basically what it was like. And if I look at this, all of those things come back down to somebody else just needing some kind of guarantee so that they can blame it on someone else. So they can be like, oh yeah, this is going to be done by now and this is going to be done by then. That's basically what it is. So the whole fucking pulling a deadline out of thin air is mostly just there for somebody else, okay? Deadlines pulled out of thin air in order to satisfy somebody else's risk appetite. It's basically like, whose line is it anyway, right? Where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Now, this probably does seem pessimistic, but there you have it. That's basically my ice cold take and a protein shake about why SMART goals are nothing but a Psy-Op created in order to keep you boxed in and micromanaged. There are some places and times where SMART goals are effective. I'm not trying to say that they don't work. I'm just trying to get you guys to think outside the box. So the next time someone is telling you to set SMART goals, they're like, oh, you need a SMART goal. You should have a SMART goal, bro. Maybe just think about it. Maybe they are a tool used to control people. Now, personal trainers will tell you that you should set SMART goals. Now, if you think about it, and this isn't to say that they are bad people and it's negative, right? Bear with me. When you go to a personal trainer, they want you to have a SMART goal. Why? Because if your goal is a SMART goal, then that allows them some element of control, because their goal is to help you reach your goal. That is probably the element to it, right? Like, it allows for control. If I was your personal trainer, you come to me and you go, all right, these are my goals. Well, in order for me to make sure that I succeed, I need to know what your goal is. I could be wrong, maybe not, I don't know. What are your thoughts on SMART goals? What is your current goal in life? And is it a SMART goal? Tell me about it. Drop a comment below and say, hey, I have SMART goals, I fucking believe them. It's up to you what you decide, but I'd be really interested to know what your goals are, whether they are smart or not. The next time someone tells you, hey, make sure your goal is a SMART goal, take a look around and be like, damn, here there be gods. And am I going to leave where there be gods? Namaste. Right here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for the algorithm, please, because it is very helpful and it helps me grow and it helps me get the message out to more people. That's it for today. Now, you can book some coaching. If you want to take the opportunity to book a free 1-hour call, have a discussion about where you are in your life and where you'd like to go from here. There's a link down below. Click on that and you can book yourself a free 60-minute call. We can create something. We can alchemize some fucking awesomeness up in here. Stay gods.
I like to say something.